this is Don from R&I here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm here to do 3 quick videos to show a customer that we have 3 different ways to attack a problem where the roll would be coming off of a fixed spindle at the machine. So the first tooling that we're going to show is a fixed core probe on a small lifter here. So here's the roll. So the operator would slide the roll off of the fixed spindle and onto the core probe. And then if he comes behind the lifter and he releases the brakes back here, he can then take the lifter over, and the roll now needs to be weighed. So we are going to take it over and just put it on a small pallet or a small lifter that has a platform. So we would set the roll down on this platform, and that's going to be the scale. And you would get a weight on the roll, and then the operator would then pick the roll back up again, get it off of the scale, and would bring it over here to the final station where he would get the roll onto a work surface. And then once it's on there, once the roll is on there, the operator would then manually lift the roll up and put the box or the packaging around it, and the sequence would be completed. This will be video number 2. We have a 20,500 HS lifter here with what we call ExpandOTurn. This is a core expander that mechanically expands on the core of the roll, and then with this handle you're able to rotate the roll from a horizontal position to vertical, or from vertical back to horizontal. So same sequence here, lifter's locked in place, operator would then transfer the roll off of the spindle and onto the core expander all the way. If you come behind the lifter, you press one button and you'll see there's a red light that will come on. I'm expanding on the core now. So now we have the core. So I'm going to pick up just a little bit. I'm going to release the brake on the lifter and I'm going to move it away. Now I'm going to take the roll over to the scale. And we're going to put it on the scale. So I'm setting the roll on the scale. We get a weight. We now pick the roll back up again. We get it away from the scale, we lower it a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually rotate the roll from horizontal to vertical, and then I'm going to take it over, and I'm going to be on my workbench here now, and now the roll would be, I would set the roll down, and then I'm going to press 2 buttons, and I'm going to release the core expander, and the red light will come on. And then if you just press the up button, you're able to release the core expander. You're able to pull the roll back, and now the roll is in the right orientation for the packaging to go around the roll to be packaged and then onto the pallet. This is video number 3, another small lifter here, but we have what we call the LiftOSqueeze tooling. You have a squeeze mast and you have 2 arms, and this is mainly to squeeze a roll from the OD. And so we have a set of V-blocks here, and these V-blocks rotate, so they will either be vertical or they'll be horizontal. So they would be set horizontal when we were going to pick them off the spindle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get behind the lifter's locked in place right here, and I'm going to press one button and we're going to squeeze the roll. We're going to squeeze the roll, and okay. So now that I have the roll, I'm going to pick the roll up just a little bit off the spindle, and I'm going to release my brake, and I'm going to move the roll back, and now I'm going to swing the roll around and take it over, and I'm going to set it on my scale, my make-believe scale. So now it's on my scale and I've got a weight. Okay, I'm coming back from the scale, and now I've lowered the roll to a position where I can work on it or get to it. So I'm going to lock the lifter in place, and I'm going to pull a detent pin here, and that would then allow me to lift the roll to a vertical position, and now the V-blocks will lock in position. I'm going to loosen the brake, or release the brake on the back. I'm going to pick the roll up, and I'm going to take it over to my workstation, and I'm going to set it on my workstation here, set it down, and then I'm going to press 2 buttons and I'm going to open my arms. I'm going to pick up a little bit. I'm going to get the tooling away from the workbench, and now I'm on my workbench, and the roll again is vertical, and I can put my packaging material around my roll before it goes to the pallet.